There was something strange in the air, and it wasn't just the pressure of a Club World Cup semi-final. The mood among the players felt more like a funeral than the build-up to a decisive match. What happened in the Club World Cup was much more than a defeat. It was a thrashing, a humiliation, possibly the biggest international embarrassment for Real Madrid in recent years. And the worst part? A lot of it went unnoticed. Details you didn't see, but need to know. Stick with me until the end, because this wasn't just a loss, it was a turning point in the recent history of Real Madrid. So, if you love football and are a cool person who wants to help, please subscribe to the channel and leave a like. It would really help me a lot. Thank you. The scoreline was brutal, PSG 4, Real Madrid 0, an undeniable history means nothing, and the most decorated club in the world looks small against a team that, not long ago, was still fighting for respect in European football. With this win, Paris Saint-Germain not only secured a spot in the Club World Cup final, they also sent a clear message: Luis Enrique's sporting project is more alive than ever. No longer relying on old superstars, this PSG is more collective, more intense, more organized, and maybe the best version we've seen yet. PSG completely dominated every aspect of the game: more possession, more passes, more offensive intensity, and most of all, more shots on goal. Even after conceding 4 goals, Courtois was the goalkeeper with the most saves in the match. That says a lot about the kind of game it was. PSG attacked with volume and precision, while Real Madrid could only try to hold on, or at least, they tried. Sometimes, disaster gives small warnings. And in Real Madrid's case, the signs that things would go wrong started even before kickoff. During the warm-up, Mbappé accidentally hit a volunteer with a powerful shot. Then, out of nowhere, the sprinklers came on, interrupting what could have been Luka Modric's final quiet coffee moment as a Real Madrid player. Mina Bonino, Federico Valverde's wife, said goodbye to her husband with an expression that caught everyone's attention. These small moments piled up and created an uncomfortable, tense atmosphere, a warning of what was to come, one of the worst nights in the club's recent history. If there's one player who left this semi-final under serious pressure, it's Vinicius Jr. And not just because of his disappointing performance on the pitch, but also because of his attitude before and during the match. While his teammates were warming up, Vini seemed more focused on greeting friends and celebrities in the stands. Once the game started, we saw a disconnected, slow, and uninspired player, far from the decisive Vini we're used to in big games. His lack of energy frustrated fans, and it only got worse when cameras caught him on the bench smiling next to a visibly upset Camavinga. Of course, what really cost the game were the individual mistakes in the first half. Raúl Asensio made a huge error on PSG's opening goal, handing the ball away carelessly in a harmless play. After the mistake, he sarcastically clapped, a gesture heavily criticized by fans. Asensio had a poor tournament overall and, with Militao returning and Huijsen in great form, is expected to lose his spot in the squad. Rudiger also made a costly mistake on the second goal, getting beaten too easily by Dembélé, showing signs of fatigue and lack of focus. In the middle of Real Madrid's collapse, one player stood out, not because of his performance, but his attitude. Valverde was the only one who truly looked furious about the humiliation. The Uruguayan made clear gestures of frustration and disappointment at the lack of effort from his teammates. Shortly after, during another defensive lapse, PSG scored the third goal, and once again, Valverde reacted with visible anger, like he already knew it was coming. Mbappé also had a quiet game against his former club. He was repeatedly told to track back and help on defense and was even scolded by Valverde and Bellingham during the match. Despite all the hype around the showdown, his performance was far below expectations. This match also marked important farewells for the Real Madrid squad. Luka Modric officially said goodbye after 597 matches and 28 trophies, ending his run as the most decorated player in club history. Lucas Vázquez, although not officially announced, also likely played his final game in a Real Madrid shirt. Let's check out what Xabi Alonso said after the defeat.
¿Qué tal, Xavi? Bueno, dices que el equipo es mejor que en la primera jornada, pero que es difícil de explicar. Bueno, seguro que ahora es difícil de explicar ahora, pero quizás el aficionado del Madrid se está preguntando por qué has hecho tantas innovaciones tácticas respecto a lo que ha sido esta temporada con Ancelotti durante estos 5 o 6 partidos en el Mundial de Clubes, pero hoy después del 2-0 has mantenido tu idea a pesar del resultado, también después del 0 y tus primeros cambios han llegado al minuto 65, cosas que no habías hecho hasta ahora en el torneo. ¿Por qué lo has hecho?
Pues porque creía que el momento había que esperar un poco, porque ha habido en la segunda parte alguna que hemos podido estirar bien. Hemos cambiado un poco desde el 4-3-3 al 4-4-2 la presión. Sí que ha habido un cambio con Gonzalo tirado un poquito a la izquierda porque no estábamos consiguiendo encajar consiguiendo ajustar bien la presión, y ha habido un cambio. Igual no se ha percibido, pero bueno, hoy el análisis de todas las decisiones pues se mirará con un prisma diferente, y yo también lo haré. Yo soy autocrítico de lo que he decidido y en lo que he podido fallar también. Estamos todos juntos, y ya te digo, ahora tendremos un tiempo, pero que no nos marque demasiado este final para el inicio de la siguiente. Creo que va a ser un reinicio totalmente desde cero. El inicio de la 25-26 va a ser desde cero, no desde el 95 que hemos acabado hoy, o desde el 98 que hemos acabado hoy. Bueno, era una situación evidentemente complicada, ¿no? Después de los 10 minutos. También el París es un proyecto, es un equipo que está hecho con tiempo. Nosotros todavía estamos prácticamente empezando. Y no por querer ir más valiente vas a ir mejor, ¿no? Había que saber jugar esos momentos. No era fácil porque vienen después de 2 golpes duros, te ves por detrás 2-0 y no nos encontrábamos en el campo. Las sensaciones no eran las mejores y había que templar un poquito. La pena ha sido encajar el 3-0 antes del descanso para mí. Si vas 2-0 estás todavía un poquito más cerca en el partido, pero hemos enfrentado a un rival que está muy bien. La verdad es que de la misma manera que lo han sufrido otros, hoy lo hemos sufrido nosotros.
Te quiero sacar un segundo del partido para hablarte de Luka Modric. Hoy fue su despedida del Real Madrid, fuiste su compañero, su entrenador. Quizás no era la despedida que él esperaba, pero se cierra una etapa. ¿Qué nos podés decir de él?
Seguro que no es el final deseado, es un poco un final amargo, pero bueno, Luka no va a ser recordado por el partido de hoy. Será recordado por muchísimos otros partidos grandiosos, porque es una leyenda del fútbol mundial, es una leyenda del Real Madrid. Hemos tenido el placer y el honor de estar con él en el campo y ahora desde la banda, y bueno, será recordado por muchas más cosas buenas que por los 25 minutos que ha jugado hoy.
Now it's your turn, Madrid fans. What stood out the most to you in this humiliating loss? Drop a comment below. I really want to hear your opinion. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because there's a lot more coming about the future of this Spanish giant.